Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beats Media. Today I'm joined by Jeremy from the award-winning Ottawa Valley country band Rivertown Saints for our latest segment of 5 Qs. Welcome, Jeremy.
Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. So first off, care to introduce Rivertown Saints a bit more in depth for our listeners?
It's a group of guys who weren't good at anything else, so we decided to make music. We are based in the Ottawa Valley. Been at this in some form or other for 10 years now. And so, yeah, I mean, if you've ever been to one of our shows, you know we like to have fun. We like to keep the energy up, like to make sure that people have a good time. Our stuff's pretty fun. Lots of harmonies, lots of guitar solos, that kind of thing.
Okay. So you've unveiled your new single, Lying in Bed. Can you share more about the inspiration behind the song and how it came together?
It was a cool opportunity for Rivertown Saints to put out something that was different than anything we'd ever done before. We'd never done a ballad like this, and the lyrics in the song were um, just they just hit so hard, and they were super relatable for anybody that's been in any sort of relationship. Not necessarily that your relationships ended, but we've all gone through a time where things didn't feel right and you were wondering if it was right to be in that relationship. And so we demoed up the song, and we all listened to it back in on a drive somewhere, and we all got the goosebumpies, and so we were like, wow, this song's really great, we're on to something here. And then through a mutual friend, we had an opportunity to ask Kaylee Bell if she wanted to be on it and make it a duet, which is another thing we'd never done before.
Mhm.
And she's a phenomenal singer, and Chase is a phenomenal singer. And so we were like, what's better than one phenomenal singer? Two phenomenal singers. And so we got the two of them on it together. And when we heard it with the two of them, we were like, man, this is fire. So and it also gave us an opportunity, sort of, she's blowing up, and she's looking for opportunities to get music into the Canadian market, and we wanted to. She's from New Zealand, and so she's has a very large presence in Australia, New Zealand, and so we want to break into that market. So it was just a really great opportunity for both of us to kind of leverage it, and we both loved how the song came out. So
Great. So you being nominated for Group or Duo of the Year at the CMA on CAM oh my
CMA Ontario.
CMA Ontario Awards is a significant achievement. How does it feel to be recognized among your peers in the industry?
It's always super flattering when because initially all the voting is done by people who are CMAO members, which
Mhm.
so it's exclusively your peers, and so to get any nominations in there is really cool, because that means people who we respect, who are also doing this, thought enough of us to put our name out there, and to make it past all the different ballots. Um, we're always kind of humbled and flattered to be included, especially when you look at some of the talent that is there every year after year. Um, just to be in there with those people is really exciting for us. And so, you know, we've uh, we've been nominated a number of times. We even have a win. I have an award somewhere for Cherry Bomb Single of the Year
Mhm.
2017. And so we're looking to make another win out of it. But yeah, it's a huge honor just to be nominated.
If you could describe the vibe of lying in bed in just 3 words, what would it be?
Ooh. Deep and powerful.
Okay. Um, so there's a video coming, or is it already out?
It's not out yet. We are literally just we saw the final revised draft yesterday, and we're just kind of getting all the ducks in a row to get it out there. So it'll be out very soon.
Okay. Um, so what was the highlight of the video shoot?
It was a couple of things. we filmed it. So we worked with a different crew on this video shoot that we'd never worked with before, and they were awesome and really organized. And um, my definition of a well-made video is how not stressed I am while we're making it. And so we've done shoots that started at 6 a.m. and went till 3 a.m. and were miserable the whole time. This was not like that. These guys found this awesome location in Dundas, Ontario. It was like in an old loft, and so it just looks beautiful. The concept for it's really cool. We have some really talented actors that are doing some of the narrative parts of it, and then we had to fit Kaylee into it. And she splits her time between New Zealand and Nashville, and we obviously filmed our parts up in Canada. We were going to try and do it all in Nashville, but it just never worked with schedules, and so to sort of make it all mesh together was really challenging. But I think people are gonna like how it came out because it's kind of cool.
Okay. And last but not least, what's up next for the Rivertown Saints?
We have a pretty busy summer of shows coming up. I'm terrible at this, so I never know which ones are announced and I can say anything about. But we have a bunch of shows coming up, and if you go and look on our website, there's a bunch of them on there already. There's gonna be more coming. We have just insane amount of great music that ready to release. That's sort of in the hopper. That's going to be coming out over the next couple of months. It's something we've never really been able to do before. I think with COVID, we did so much writing and recording that we ended up with a ton of great songs that people are going to hear soon. We have a gig in Spain and in the summer, which is fun, and some potential gigs in Australia next year. So yeah, it's we're about to be probably the busiest we've ever been. So
Good. So that's it for 5Qs. Thanks for joining me, and congratulations on the new single.
thank you so much for making time to hang out with me.